Grublet, and the masters of the Boomers.
I'm None Defense, leader of Grublet YouTube. This is Sal, my fearless friend. A stupid idea was revealed to me one day when I held aloft my magic sword and said,
By the powers of Boom Beach, I am pointless.
Pew, 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 pew.
Roar, roar, roar.
Sal became the mighty Big Sal, and I became Grublet.
The most rare account in the Boomiverse.
Only 200 people know my secret, including Madeline, Bort, and Smoky Crab. Together we will continue to climb up the leaderboard and defend our position against the people who say we don't belong here. Buddy, this is None Defense on the Grublet account, on the Team Grublet YouTube, and I want to thank so much to the 200 subscribers who finally got us there. I hope y'all enjoyed that intro that I put together specially for y'all. I'll be honest, it is not the project, it's not the intro that I had planned on, and that's okay. The project that have planned on, it needs more work. It just wasn't good enough. So I came up with a different little thing. Hope y'all enjoyed it. When we hit 300 subscribers, the intro that I've been sitting on, it's going to be reworked, retooled, and just so much better. When I started that thing a while back, my editing skills have tripled, quadruples, and it's just not good enough. Like, if y'all were sitting here in this living room, I'd happily show it. But to post it on YouTube, nope, it's just not good enough. So I hope y'all like the new intro. That was for you guys. I'll keep working on the other thing. That's a special thing. So 300 subscribers, that's the goal. All right. So let's go ahead and check our stats. Highest leaderboard position reached, 96. Well, I think by now y'all know the routine. Let's do a brief celebration.
Go, go, go.
Beautiful. That was indeed a brief celebration. All right, so I'll go ahead and tell you that we did beat the op yesterday, and I think it's time to do a speed review. All right, we are leading off with Boomstick, an absolutely brilliant player, former member of a number 6 team. I'm not sure what roster size he had at the time. He had a little bit of an oopsie-goofy on this attack. It happens to the best of us. When he joined this team, we did not do a good enough job of explaining to him that we are a goofball YouTube channel connected team, and I apologize. We definitely should have done a better job of explaining who we are and why we are. So I apologize for all of my finger wagging, Mr. Boomstick. This is Chuck Lit. That's a Boomstick account. So ultimately, he did pretty good damage on that second run. So, you know, not bad. Definitely not bad. Nothing to gripe about. Now we're on Spindrift. He's our guy from England. Ran over there, did a little hacking. Now he's going to beat down that grappler. Almost got it. And Spinky on Maze. So he's hacking the rocket. Okay, it's gone. Dropping all Scorchers. Focusing on the defenses that were guarding and protecting these power cells. You know, we would, in a winning solution, we would use those power cells to, you know, get as much gunboat for the final hit as possible. But in a situation where you just have to go farming for, you know, extra points, they can be used for that as well. So, all right, this is Unboomable. New member of the team. It is driven by Spindrift. He had this account out there floating around, decided to bring it over and get it involved. He renamed it Unboomable as an homage to the name of the original team Grublet was on. So thank you so much for that, Spindrift. It is a pleasure to serve with you, sir. And now the real-life Spindrift, so this should be the last attack from him today. Sneaking up here. And we've definitely seen better runs from Spindrift. You know, I hate to end on a sour note, but what can you do? All right, who's next? Scrolling. Up, Seaderm's cousin. Oh, man. So, I do have Seaderm's cousin's phone number. I asked him yesterday to text me, and he immediately assumed that he was getting kicked or moved or demoted or whatever. And I swore on Grublet's Landing Crafts that none of those things were happening. I want him to start linking up with Sal and I from time to time. Not every time, just from time to time. It'd be fun to work him into what Sal and I are up to. Sam Bam, what a great out-of-the-box attack. Like, it was just neat, you know. I've never seen that, so, you know, maybe somebody was like, oh, that's a pretty Like, I review ops for a living, and I don't recall seeing that specific setup. So good job, Sam Bam. Now we're on Don, the wheeled wonder himself, quadriplegic. He can boom better than 98% of everybody, and he has no arms or legs. Okay, he has them. He doesn't get to do much with them. So this is Go Broncos from Colorado. I don't think he actually lives in Colorado these days, but he used to live in Colorado. That's why he's a Broncos fan. So it's a pretty good damage there. Smoky Crab. You know, I don't know. Am I allowed to say what state he's from? Let's say it's a state in the South, and yeah, plenty of songs have been written about it. Fair, fair. You could call it a sweet home situation. All right, now we are looking at Bronze Richard. So he's going. This is a math attack, so he's just going to fight all this easy stuff over here. Get the accumulative damage points, and yeah, we saw that, Bron. Jeez, you're killing me. You're killing me. I'm kidding. Don't ever stop. It's freaking hilarious. All right, Big Sal. So he and I didn't coordinate this attack, but he knows us well enough to know that this is the type of situation that he and I would combine our resources at. So he just did it. He just went in and made his own play, and brilliant work. I mean, he got rid of those shield generators. Tons of great damage. Stud Jr. Man, when he is on a hot streak, it is a hell of a hot streak. Welcome back to the team, Stud. You had to leave for a little while. When you rejoined, I didn't even realize that you were back on the roster. You know, there's so many moving pieces. People go and do ops in other places and have other teams they check in on. It's crazy. So it's hard for me to keep track of the active rosters at times. But welcome back, Stud. So happy to see you. So this was a Grublet attack. Let's click on that. Ultimately, I just bombed the hell out of that grappler. And then I'm going to throw some sacrificial Grublets down on the beach, because again, there's no value in bringing a Grublet home alive. I did do a tactical retreat of Everspark because I'm impatient and I wasn't waiting. So that opened up my attack on Boom Bitch Angie. I continued to bomb that grappler, doing significant damage. The grappler is going to start sucking up some of my troops, and just from the explosion of the Scorcher there, we managed to finish taking out the grappler, leaving us with Gus Pistol driven by me. Just nothing but net on this one. Like, the accumulative attacks that everyone had put on this thing made it where it was impossible to not get this victory. So thank you so much, team. You really truly are the best. I don't deserve to be here. All right, Kamikaze, driven by an Australian. It's got some mechs leading off in front of grenades. In this case, the grenades did do pretty awesome, but I sped them up here because they got the shield generators. They just took forever to do it, so we sped through that. Bronsoon, the big man. Again, I've known Braun for 8 years. Like, I need to go back to the original roster that we started posting and actually take proper note of who was on the roster at that time. If anybody wants to comment in the comments and take credit, that say that we're an OG, but we're all OGs. Everybody, even Crab, who I met recently, he's an OG. Even Munt, who I met recently, he's an OG. We're all OGs. Everybody, you know, we're all in this. We're all OGs. Thank you for that brilliant win there, Bort Jr. Lovely smoking. Here's another Bort victory. coming up. It's just straight up. So this is the base that Boomstick made possible. So thank you so much for that, Boomstick. Nothing but love, son. Nothing but love. And Bart. Another victory. It becomes repetitive, but it never gets old, does it? Look at that. Thank you so much, Bart. What a teammate. Alright, so now we're going force point hunting on Maze. So Evil Joe, he came up here. He recognized that there were some defenses that he could take out, utilizing just a smash and bomb strategy. Old Munt, he then comes over here. He's going to try to position himself to deal with these shield generators. Excuse me, he managed to clear off significant amounts of the defenses, protecting those shield generators. I sped this part here because ultimately nothing much happened after that. Now we are on the final attack. This is, again, force point hunting. So Munt's going to go over there and just mow the grass. Yes, sir, doing yard work for 3 whole minutes. But once all this stuff is clear, he is actually going to do some smoking and some good offensive work of removing some defenses. So we are sticking around, and we're going to show you. A little regrouping, smoking, flaring. We've got Bullet in there. We've got the mechs in there. Great work, Munt. Thank you. So there you saw it, team. We did not beat the operation, but we did manage to go up on the leaderboard by 2 positions. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, you got to see the 200 subscriber new intro. Pretty excited about that. So I just need y'all to get the word out. Tell your buddies that if you like Boom Beach and comedy, this is the place you want to hang out. Because I'm a goofball, and I love being a goofball in front of people. Whether I'm being laughed with or laughed at, it's great. Alright, friends. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. I want y'all to have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you.